Survivors of the shooting massacre on Utoya Island have been recounting the terror they felt while hiding from the gunman. Our correspondent Jonah Hull has this report.
Among his victims on the shoreline, dressed as a policeman, this image purports to show the Utoya Island killer at work. Across the water, it's a picture of tranquility. But behind police lines, closed off to the media, it's a crime scene, the worst in Norway's history.
Det var Utoya på sitt aller beste.
It was Utoya at its best. Shortly after, we experienced the most horrible tragedy, which was beyond our worst nightmare. We have lost many of our closest friends and many excellent members.
The Prime Minister, Jens Stoltenberg, paid them an emotional visit. Many are personal friends of his. He's attended the annual Utoya camp every year since 1974 and was due to give an address there on Saturday.
Norway is a small country, but we feel very strong solidarity with the people that are the victims of the violence we have seen in Oslo and at the Labour youth camp yesterday here at Utoya.
Norway's royal family were also there, among relatives waiting for news of those still missing, beginning to realise their loved ones may not be coming back alive.
We would like to thank everyone who has helped save lives and aided people in this terrible situation. Now it is important to stand together and support each other. Do not let fear prevail. Let's support each other and get through this awful experience.
The death toll has already climbed to almost unimaginable figures. Norway has an average of just 40 murders a year. The Utoya shooting spree alone has far eclipsed that. The island of Utoya lies just beyond that headland, no more than a few hundred meters from the mainland shore. If the gunman had come here after detonating the bomb in Oslo, as police suspect, then it would have taken just an hour's drive and then a very short ferry boat ride before he'd have been in position to carry out his attack. Across the very same stretch of water he'd have travelled, young campers were soon fleeing the volley of gunfire, swimming frantically for their lives.
He had a bag with many weapons and such an ammo. He had a lot of ammo, yeah.
He looked like a police officer. He had all the clothes and the gun and everything. Mm-hmm. But like the police in Norway, they don't use guns, so it was
terrifying.
Yeah.
We were like gathered in the beginning, and he came and started to shoot, and we all thought it was a joke.
The suspect, 32-year-old Anders Behring Breivik, was easily able to pass himself off as a policeman. He's every bit the image of a blonde, blue-eyed Norwegian man. But his views, his values, are widely at odds with those of his country. His alleged right-wing affiliations might be behind the horrific targeting of youth at a left-wing Labour Party summer camp. Or, as some are surmising, this was simply the work of a madman. Jonah Hull, Al Jazeera, near Utoya Island, Norway.